Um, Pretty excited about what we've got going on this week. So it's a 1975 Alpha Romeo GTV. So we've got it in for major paint correction. So we've got oxidation going on and just needs some love. A little bit on the interior, mostly the headliner. Like there's some issues with the headliner looking a little bit nasty on the edges. Gonna see if we can fix that. But the owner's son is actually the one that brought this in. Wants to do something nice for his dad and get it looking nice and fresh again. So we're gonna go through, do full paint correction. If the paint correction turns out really well, then we're gonna do a ceramic coating on it. So the main issue is like really just being able to bring all that stuff back to life. Getting rid of the dulling, the whitening of it, and just making it look nice and pretty again. So as long as we can do that, then we'll do ceramic coating over it to protect it. It just got here, so I haven't had a chance to clean it yet. Haven't washed it. Basically all I did was take the plates off. So then we'll go through and kind of brighten up all the chrome. There's chrome all over this thing, so we'll go through, brighten that stuff up as well. Make sure that we take care of the side marker lights, the tail lights. You know, get the wheels and tires looking a little bit better. But then, oh, that door is locked. So we're gonna take a trip back around. Gotta check out this interior. I mean, it's in really, really good shape. A little bit of cracks on the dash, but I mean, other than that, it is pretty. Needs a tiny bit of cleaning in here. Not a lot. They don't drive it a whole lot. Really dig the steering wheel on it. Back seats. And then you can kind of see the headliner a little bit better now. So just gonna clean that up. Hit that with some gentle steam. That guy was really optimistic. The headliner didn't come clean at all. The material was actually discolored, and there was no chance of it coming out. So the only way to fix that is either re-dye it or get a new one. And then just kind of vacuum everything out, give it a quick little wipe down, make sure that everything is as nice as it can be, and then put a ceramic-based interior coating in there as well. All right, got it cleaned up, got it decontaminated, removed all the old waxes and anything else that was on there. So here's what we've got to work with. You can kind of see I've already taped off the hood, getting ready to do test spot. So this is where we're at to start. And we've got some of these deeper scratches, some rock chips, more rock chips. And we talked about doing some touch-up paint for this, but I mean, you kind of see here, some touch-up paint was already tried there, and it just never is gonna match right for it. So we decided not to do the touch-up paint, just to do as much of a polish as we can, get it looking as good as possible. you know, things. Let's see if I can get it to. Anyway, there's these smaller spots that I'm gonna try and do my best with. You know, everything overall is just faded, and it's a single stage paint, so you know, it's not gonna be able to be perfect, but I think we'll be able to make a huge difference in how this is looking and just get it in a lot better shape. And we've got some more attempted touch-up paint here. So, yeah, this is where it's at right now. This is what it's looking at. A little pinkish, a little white. So, and you can see around the gas tank lots of old waxes and stuff that I'll have to strip out of there, but a lot of stuff on the rubbers. But that's stuff that we'll get to. It's going to be probably a long few days getting this taken care of, but kind of excited to see what it looks like when it's all done. Pretty stoked to get to work on it. Not perfect, obviously, but so much brighter. And the yellow pad here finished out way better than the microfiber pad up here, so I think we're gonna go with that for the whole thing. Me again. It did not end up just being the yellow pad that was used. I ended up doing like a 3-stage correction with it. So yellow pad got rid of the oxidation, microfiber pad came in, took care of some of the defects that were present, and then a white pad, finishing pad with some finishing polish came in and provided the final polish and added some more gloss to it. So ended up being a 3-stage correction instead of 1 or 2, which definitely added a lot more time, but turned out pretty well. You'll see eventually. All right, not quite finished with the entire hood. You know, I have to do around the edges still. But you can definitely see a difference where I have done. Digging it for sure. Nice and red again. Can actually see clear reflection of the lights. Digging it. Usually, one of the nice things about older cars like this is you can unscrew the mirrors, just take them off. But unfortunately, I don't know if, oh yeah. So you can kind of see in this one, they must have had some kind of issue with the screw in there. So they stuck a wire down in there to hold the screw in better. So yeah, taking that out is not gonna happen. So now I'm gonna end up doing around the mirror by hand, which not a huge deal. It just never turns out as well as using the machines for it. So kind of a bummer, but that's where we're at with that one. Okay, this is it. For what it is, how old it is, the condition the paint was in when we started, turned out pretty good. Got the inside taken care of. It was in pretty good shape anyway, so got it wiped down, did a nice deep vacuum on it, and then just protected everything. So received 2 and thrown in some spots 3 passes of removing the oxidation. And then polished it out after that, leaving it looking pretty good. Then applied a ceramic coating, used Carbon Collective's Nero on it, so it's got a little bit of self-healing in there too, which is nice. And if it's taken care of, it should last about 5 years, which for this car is gonna be pretty good.